Okay, last time, frustratingly, I have to deal with these stupid fog gates. I jumped what should have been a makeable jump, but my character just bounced off the... Come on. What the hell? Just bounced off the thing that she was supposed to land on, and instead... Am I still... Okay, the mud is gone now. I don't know whether dying got rid of it or something else. Alright. That's really frustrating. It totally should have been a makeable drop, and yet she just bounced off it and then died. I didn't have any significant number of souls, but I don't like burning these embers, and even more, like, I think that every time I die, it, like, builds towards getting that sigil thing going, and I just spent 28k. See, how is this not makeable, right? I landed right on that thing. That's so frustrating. There's no other obvious path. So maybe I'm supposed to go to this middle one instead? Alright. I'm going to try not jumping and just run straight off. Come on! What is this? Such BS. Of course now... Yeah, okay, no hollowing and no sigil yet, but... I'm sure I'm building those things. Stupid fog gates. Right, this is a bug, right? This is just a straight up bug that I have to keep resetting these gates. Maybe it's only a bug because I'm offline or something like that. Well, the other idea I have regarding... The thing is... Right, even if I weren't taking damage, weren't taking fall damage, because there's that spell that I could buy that says it reduces fall damage. Now in DS1, that kind of spell didn't eliminate it, it just meant that if you weren't going to die, or if you weren't taking damage that's 100% of your health, you would take 0, but if it was 100%... Man, how is this not a landable surface? This is just total BS. I'm going to go down this side and look at it. I certainly wasn't expecting this to be a challenging thing to do. And the first time I did it, I landed exactly where I intended to. I landed right on the item, and it just kicked me off, as if you can't stand there. But if you can't stand there, how do you get the item? I really hate the fact that by continuing to experiment here, I think I'm going to get one of those sigil things, which is going to be so expensive to clear, so I'm effectively burning souls right now by experimenting. It's possible that at some point there's something I can do. Like to pull one of these things out. kind of silly, but I guess I could try shooting it. It doesn't look like there's any way to get back there. It's not like an item on a hanging body. It's just an item floating in midair that happens to be near a corpse. So I don't think this is supposed to be a physics puzzle. This is so stupid. I can't land on these right now. Well, this is just going to be another pointless death, but I'm going to circle back around and yeah, pointless to say the least, but I'm going to try just running off again. Exactly where I did before. Well, okay. Let's think. This is 400 souls. Large soul of deserted corpses is another 400. Together they make 1,000. I could also burn one of these. Let's talk to the guy who sells me the fall damage spell. I think I want that anyway. And it doesn't make any sense, but it is conceivable that somehow this puzzle, if it even is one, is meant to be solved with a fall damage spell. Oh, Grey Rat's not here because I told him to go pillaging. Does this guy sell? I still hear an enemy somewhere.
Oh, I would...
You don't.
Be safe.
Alright, so this guy must sell the spell.
Back again, I suppose.
2,000.
Come again.
Alright, so, Blood of the Wolf, Crystal Sage, whatever.
Back again, I suppose. Come again.
Actually, what else does he
Back
sell?
again, I suppose.
Eats away at HP, cast light, but I can't cast it. Right, there's not very many of these that I can afford.
Come again.
The Pyromancer sold something that improved resistances. Right, this one.
Do not be gone for long.
Alright, let's attune this spell. Oh, not that. And up here. here. No, it's just down here. Go away. Now, given how expensive that sigil healing was, I wonder if it actually might make sense to equip the Ring of Sacrifice. I don't know if it's like in DS1 where you lose the ring entirely, or if it's like in DS2 where you can pay to repair it. If it was like in DS2, then you're essentially cutting your losses. Yeah, this is stupid. It's not going to work. Where's the wand? Alright, I'm lined up. And now it works? Come on. And it's just Firekeeper junk. Oh, this didn't last very long. Well, I think my first jump should have worked. That's exactly where I had it landing. I didn't miss. I didn't, you know, jump in a way that wasn't straight. The game just decided that it was going to kick me off. And so obviously what you're intended to do is just run straight off. I don't think this spook spell mattered at all. But because I didn't do it the way they specifically intended, they kill me. And then of course I died a second time because I thought I did it right.
You off. So that's how they're delivered to death. I pity the sorry souls. I failed for helping them find.
Huh.
I pity the...
Alright, shut up. What did you give me? I'm in a bad mood now with that stupid jumping thing. Oh, interesting. Reduces FP consumption. Okay, so let's try replace this. Well, okay. First, just take this off. Sit down. I currently have 93 FP. If I cast Spook, I have 78. That's 15 points. And is that what it said? Yes, FP costs 15. Okay. Sit down. Now put on the ring. Oops. Let me just see if the description happens to change automatically. No, FP costs 15. It's the same. What? Oh, skill FP cost. They mean... they mean this. Okay, so let's look at it again. I'm still at FP 93. And does it say anything about... there's nothing... oh, FP cost... FP cost minus 17 divided by 20. The amount of FP consumed by performing a skill. Is that 2 numbers because there are 2 different skills? I haven't used this at all. So this is one of them. Let me look at this description again. Normal attack to break a guard, strong attack to slash forward with upward lunge. Okay, so this is guard, break, and this is the upward slash thing. Okay. Alright. Take off the ring. Just do this one. 76. So that's 17 points. Okay, and that's what it claimed it was. So from 76, if I do this one, am I now at 56? Yes. Okay, so 17 and 20 are the normal costs for doing those 2 respective skills. And if I put this on, just to make the math easier, I'll just do the strong one. So this is normally 20, and now it's 15. Okay. So the one that was 17, I would expect to be 13. So if I'm at 78 now, I'm expecting 65. Yes, okay. Alright, so it reduces the cost by 25%. Fine. I never use those, so it doesn't matter. And let's fix these stupid experiment results. Double check I'm not hollowed, and I don't have any sigil. See how long that lasts. Okay, so I'm trying to think, where do I want to go and what spell do I want equipped? I had Caressing Tears because I was fighting zombies and they were causing bleed effect. I guess that's still a good idea. I had the big shield on, and then the Mira vest and Master's gloves. And I had the Knight's leggings if I wasn't using the bow. So now what I'm trying to think about is, should I go back to the swamp? Because I'm not sure that I finished everything in the swamp, and I now have... Do I have enough souls to upgrade the Executioner Sword? I could probably upgrade it once at least.
That is good, wasn't he?
Yeah, let's do this.
Pretty be careful.
Alright, I want to go back to the swamp, and the main reason is because I've made another partial map, and now that I have the Executioner's Greatsword along with the healing spell, I may have better sustain out there. Alright, and the thing is, if I wait too long on the swamp, then the items won't be useful. The Dragon Crest Shield, and I want poison resistance again. This is good for poison. The Conjurator boots. Worker trousers. Okay. Alright, now one thing I picked up and failed to look at, one more thing, is the Astora Greatsword. Here. I don't have enough dex for it. Designed for a focus on thrust attacks. A greatsword on thrust attacks? Huh. Well, whatever. And, okay, so I can heal myself. Alright, so I'm going to show on screen now the map that I've created for this place. I'm starting at the bonfire on the right. Okay, so the first thing is if I head straight out from here, it should be that to the right... Okay, there's a structure to my right that I think has one candle. To my left I've got the first of these sort of incline things. And then straight ahead there, I think that's where the second candle is. So let me work my way over there. And I want to try to keep an eye out for any items I never picked up. Right, okay, I think the second candle is here. So this path should lead up to the second candle. Just want one of these. Whoa. So my idea now is I try to use my healing spell. And then I guess I switch to the Executioner's Greatsword. As long as I'm not fighting something dangerous. Okay, so then... this second candle has right, there's the grabber guy there. So he certainly qualifies as dangerous. But from this side I should be able to sneak up on him. Hopefully just stun lock him before he can do anything. Okay, so I just descended down there and... Interesting, okay. And so now I find myself... Right, okay, so straight down this path is where these two things come together. I need my bow equipped. So I can pull these dogs and not get surrounded. These aren't dangerous enough. Should be okay with this. now I'm in the deep water. See, oh no, that's the Estus soup, I think. Guess now my face is covered in mud or whatever. Okay, so if I continue... Okay, so there's one of those big guys. I guess I'll pull this one. Can't get through there. So there's one big guy over there. And one right here. Okay. I die in 4 hits if I can avoid the AoE. Wait, I don't want to shoot this one because he won't aggro all the way over here. I think I probably should have attuned the other heal spell, the one that is cheaper. Because I really need to Estus now. Darn it, these things are... Oh boy, I'm in trouble. I hope the flame does its job because... There we go. Having such a difficult time avoiding those stupid skulls. Okay, so what am I standing next to here? Is this the first candle again? Yes. Okay, this is first candle. And... so that's the Estus soup over there, I think. So, kind of as you descend the first candle stairs, it leads over toward the Estus soup. this is one of these towers. I need to figure out which one it is. Switch back to the Executioner's Sword, hopefully get some FP. Okay, and yeah, that's the base of the one slanted thing, and this is the other one. So the soup is kind of, if you treat that as a gate, it's sort of through that gate and to the left a little bit. And then it's at the corner, I guess, of this tower. And this is the tower with the ladder. Okay, let's go over to the ladder. Hoping I can get out of this stuff before... getting poisoned first. Okay, so here's the ladder. And what is... okay, so straight out from the ladder... what is that structure over there? To the left, looking at the ladder, and to the left is the slug house, and that is the wolf door. This thing has a really awkward two-handed attack because it's an overhead. And it doesn't even two-shot. Okay, so once again, if I line myself up with the ladder, then I'm looking at the wall that the wolf door is a part of. No, this is different. This area is so confusing. Okay, so here I am lined up with the slug house. The ladder's there. 90 degrees. 90 degrees. Right, because this is a second tower. So I need to come over here. And I need to understand, where does this second tower, where is it in relationship? So, for example, can I walk... okay, but there's a big guy over there. I need to deal with him before continuing to explore. Okay, I can get onto the dry land here if he'll pull. Skulls do more damage than one might think. Oops. Okay, so this is the tower that the ladder is facing. On the map that I drew, I couldn't figure out, oh, the basilisks are over here. I don't know if this is smart. I couldn't figure out whether the ladder was facing another tower or not. So it's just 2 hits to kill a basilisk. I guess I must have gotten the counter hit in that on that first one. So it seems like, yes, I can walk all the way around this tower. I don't know what that over there is. Or at least I can walk part of the way around this one. Okay, and so then I'm near... This must be the way to 3rd candle. And there's another grabber guy. This is the second... I think this is the second grabber guy, yeah. Damn, those guys are rough. Okay, but where is this in relation to this? Okay, so this is that must be kind of the middle-ish tower with the ladder. Can I see it from here? Yes. There's the ladder. And this is the 3rd candle. No, this is 1st candle again. I keep coming back here. So from 1st candle, I've got the path that leads down to where there was a big guy. He's gone now. Then the candle itself, and then its stairs sort of lead up to the tower without the ladder. Okay, and clearly I can walk through the muck around this. I guess I should. Because I'm still looking for items I might have missed. More basilisks. Oh no. Almost got cursed there. the same thing happens, I will get cursed. So these are basilisks in the kind of... Where is this? So they've got non-ladder tower. They've got the ramp that goes up. And then... what is this? There's like all these rocks piled up at the base of a wall, and then more basilisks over there. Right, this was sort of the basilisk corner. Wonder why he doesn't want to come toward me. These guys are pretty scary too. Doesn't take much to get nailed. Right, okay. So this is kind of the main corner with the basilisks. And I did already get all the items that I could see up there. So what is this structure? It's just some kind of... Right, so this is the end of... This is the end of the wall that the wolf door leads behind, and there's a path that heads up to my left. And then this is just some little protrusion from the wall, and then there's a bunch of rocks next to it. And then you find yourself with this non-ladder tower on the right, not the left. And the wall... There's a gap up there that I was able to get to at one point. And so this wall continues... Well, it's not quite straight. Looks like it bends up there. More basilisks. Darn it. It keeps doing that, and it's this deep water, I just can't. Okay, so this, what does this wall do? It kind of goes straight and then it angles in, and this is above the walkway that leads to the malformed crystal lizard. And so right above that corner is the malformed crystal lizard. And so I'm continuing to walk around first candle with this straight wall to my left, not finding any items. I'm close to being back at the entrance. So that's the entrance bonfire there. I've now walked all the way around. Yeah, okay. Alright, well, I think I know enough to correct my map a little bit. I'm going to go to the other bonfire. This, I think this is the house that I saw from above that had like an angled roof. You can't really see it through the trees, but yeah, as I move you can kind of see that there's a bit of an angled roof to it. Yeah, so that's what I didn't recognize when I was looking down below. And then those three guys are sort of adjacent the middle part of the bridge. And the middle of the bridge is roughly adjacent to this tower, which is the ladder tower. But how is it? So when you head down here, this ramp leads straight to the wolf door. Okay, so that is the part of the tower. That's the face of the tower that faces the wolf door. I see. So if I say that the wolf door is north, then this is the west side of the ladder tower. It has sort of two of these segments, whereas the north side has just one. Let me get rid of this guy. Then we get to the slug tower. Right, so then this is the east side of the ladder tower. 2 segments, the ladder there. Oops. And then that's the Estus soup thing, which from the east side where the ladder is, you just go straight out, and there it is. So that's a guy. There's another big one over there. Okay, so I'm sitting here at the ladder. This is the east side. I look over there, and that's the east tower, which I can walk all the way around, because it's sort of fused with the first candle. And in the distance there's 2 of those big guys. Interesting, that guy's already damaged. I guess he must have been wandering by the fire. tower's on the east. This is East Tower. You can walk around it. That's the Estes Soup. And as I keep going, I reach the two slanted. What direction am I going? East side of the central tower. This is the east tower. Up there is candle number 1. I'm kind of in the middle. As I continue going south, I find those two slanted structures. Big guy in the distance. So I'm heading south, and I'm reaching the candle number 1 ramp. Now these... I guess these slanted structures are in a line, aren't they? Approximately. There's that grabber guy over there. Okay. So in which direction are these things aligned? That's the entrance. I see. I wonder if they were originally meant to be. Does this look like it was originally part of that structure? Maybe. So, if I start from the bonfire and go straight out, I'm going west. And as I go west, I'm passing through between, I guess, these first two slanted things. And I run into second candle. And the slanted structures continue off to the north. There's the grabber guy. So these things go roughly west, but also angle a bit to the north. And they end at the third candle. Okay. And if I go back this way, I should find the Dark Wraith. Dark Wraith should be in here somewhere. And so this is at the south end. It's right next to candle number 2. Okay. Alright. Somehow I'm going to have to edit this down to make a reasonable length episode, because I don't think just wandering around in the swamp is very interesting. But I've at least got enough to, I think, make some significant corrections to the map. Why are these guys dead? Didn't they hit the bonfire? No, maybe not. No, this is the bonfire I went to, right. Okay, well... Alright, let's just go back to Firelink and maybe level up.
Welcome, speak. Very well. Then taken.
I'll go ahead and upgrade the Executioner's Sword a couple more
Just
times.
good, wasn't he? Pretty be careful.
It's not very expensive. And the Pyromancer sold some things I think I want to go ahead and pick up now. Yeah, Flash Sweat and Resistances.
Do not be gone for
What?
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to cut this. Wait. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cut this here, and the next one, try to do something more interesting.